Close your eyes. There's nothing to see, you nutter. Are you hungry? Are you hungry for breakfast? You're hungry?
Mama, I've got a good idea.
What?
When you go to the shops, buy some orange.
Yeah.
And keep that blackcurrant there.
Yeah.
Pour that blackcurrant into one of those big cups.
Yeah.
And then pour the orange juice into one of another cups.
Ah, yeah, that's what we usually do, don't we?
Yeah.
And display them. Here is talking about these 2 glasses. Oh, we've got orange juice actually here. You want to fill them up? Do you want to fill them up for me? Do you want to do that today? You can do that today. What's wrong, Mila?
I've got a bad finger.
What's a bad finger?
Yeah.
It's just a nail, darling.
Mila, wash that.
I know, I'll help you. Look at the face. Mila came running over to me this morning saying, pointing at Jay. Yeah, clever girl.
Dad, come on.
Daddy wants his breakfast. Pointing at Jace going, look, Mama, it's a little boy.
I want the
Go on then, breakfast time. Good morning, iFarm. Welcome to today's vlog. We had a bit of an early start this morning. We had the health visitor midwife come out today just to meet me in... I told you you'd burn it. That's burnt. That's burnt. Jace is like, it's burnt, Dad. Come out just to meet me. I actually thought it was an appointment for either Jace or Mila, one of their checkup things that they get. But no, it was for little baby girl, which is quite exciting. And the reason I wasn't sure was because we'd been away travelling and didn't get the letter. So, are you okay? Anyway, they came out today and they gave me, perfect, a red book. Completely forgot that you got that in advance. But yeah, here we are today, looking massive, popping. Look at the size of my bump. It's absolutely blooming massive. Anyway, it's really cool. Yeah, we had a nice long chat. They always say when they come in, bless them, hi, we're just here, we're not going to take up much of your time. And then I'm like, yeah, but I'm probably going to take up a lot of yours because I know, don't stop talking. But yeah, it was a really nice chat, and it's really good that they do come out and meet you in advance. They come out and meet you in advance just so that when they come, when your baby's like, when is it, like 2 days old or something? They come like after 2 or 3 days. They know like who you are, you've met already, you know a bit about each other, so it's really nice. And yeah, I've got a little red book which I've got to put in my hospital bag. You get a little thermometer thingy my bobby do, and then also this, which I thought was quite cool, a little book in black and white on the thermometer. Cute! Baby's first book. So cute. You want to see too? So today it's so hot. Open the back door, babe. It's really hot. Are you not hot? He just rolled his eyes at me, guys. What are you rolling your eyes for?
Mama.
Yeah.
It is literally a bit cold.
It is witchery, not. Jason and Mila are just eating their breakfast, and Chris has just taken a reel of my belly that he wants to post. And I think we're going out to B&Q. Did you watch yesterday's vlog, guys? If you didn't, why? I'm only joking. If you didn't, go back and watch it, because we did a bit of a DIY project in mine and Chris's bedroom that we couldn't finish. And I really want to get it finished today, as well as sorting out all of Jace's clothes and a few other things that I've got to do. So we're going to B&Q today to hopefully find what we need to finish the project in our bedroom. And I'm hoping that by the end of the night, we'll have a different sanctuary to chill in.
We will, for definitely.
I can't wait. Pointing out that I'm not over exaggerating when I say this house is hot, considering we've got 0 heating on. We're 27 degrees in here, babe.
How are you getting that from a piece of paper?
It's a thermometer.
Alright, what a way to start the day. Fingers crossed we're going to fix things today.
Yeah, the lights have arrived as well. The lights have arrived, the LED light. This trolley's so wide, I can't think.
Should we just leave this?
Get through the door.
Should we get this if we need it?
No, I'm not coming back out and getting it.
I think you need to pull it. There you go.
We've had a quick look for an add-on. All right, babe. We've had a quick look for an add-on and we can't seem to find one. That one too big. But we just came around the corner and found these, which are what we bought yesterday from Wickes. There's this one, which is the right width, but it's quite short. It's only 200 meters. 200 centimeters. 2 meters. and so we need to use 3, which is a bit, it's not really ideal. The other one we only needed to use 2, but it's looking like the best option, babe. It's looking like the best option. We just have to fill in there so it looked smooth, wouldn't we? The connections. Super frustrating. They've got these 2 colours in the size that we need. Basically it's this one here. So it needs to be really tall so that we only need to use 2 because it's going to be quite difficult to line them up and make sure they look good. So we need just the really long pieces in 40 centimetres in width, basically. They've got that one and they've got it in this colour. They don't have it in the white. They do have 50 centimetres, which is really deep, but I would make do with 50 centimetres, slightly deeper than I was expecting it to be boxed in, but if it did the job, I don't think I'd mind too much. However, they're so heavy that I'd worry about them falling off the ceiling. I think they're too heavy to hold 2 of those up on the ceiling, so we just checked out the coving options and unfortunately it's not going to work. It's only going to give us about 80 mil, about 8 centimetres, and we just got that up on a tape measure and it's not going to be enough. So back to the drawing board again. Mila, you don't need to close your eyes, sweetheart. I don't have anything for you. Oh, that's so
Mimi,
sad.
open your eyes.
It's okay, Mila.
Open.
Right. Oh, right, you can give it to Jace. Jace, keep your eyes closed, okay? Give this to Jace. Mila.
Keep them closed. No, keep
Give this to Jace. Give this to Jace.
Jace, keep them closed.
Yeah, give it to Jace. Give Jace it.
What is it, Jace?
So I told Jace when we went out that I'd get him a little treat because he's been such a good boy since we got home with all of his learning and also with staying in his own bed all night. So we put him to bed on a night time, obviously, and he just gets in bed himself, goes to sleep, doesn't get up till morning. And I said, I'm going to get him a little treat for being a good big boy. So he's been watching Sonic the Hedgehog recently, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he absolutely loves it. You love Sonic the Hedgehog? What are you writing at?
I'm talking to us, not about you, I'm talking about me.
Oh, I thought you was talking about me. So we got a little present. Should we open it?
Yeah.
Would you like to open it? Yeah. You.
I can't decide which meals.
Oh, you're very kind.
I can't decide.
You're excited, Mila.
I actually can't decide.
Well, they're yours, but you can let Mila play with one. That'll be good, won't it? That's very, very kind.
Mama,
Yeah.
I'll have this one because I'm very fast.
You are the fastest. I think you should be Sonic. Mila can be Tails. Is it Tails?
Yeah.
Sonic and Tails.
Yes, tails.
Ooh. So they're playing with their new cars. They're good at the Jace. How fast does it go? Let's come and show me. I'm not talking to Jace, Missy. Woo! Oh! It's okay. So we just got back from the shops. I just sorted out Jace and Mila with some lunch and I just came upstairs to Jace's room to sort what's actually turning out to be a bit of a mammoth task. I need to do a proper sort out of all Jace's clothes because he seems to have had a growth spurt. And every single morning I come to his wardrobe or his drawers to find him an outfit. And trust me, the drawers and the wardrobe are bursting with clothes. Like, bursting. But everything I put my hand on and pull out, I'm like, no, that doesn't fit. No, too small. Nope, that's not going to fit. That's definitely not going to fit. Why is that still in there? And it's literally like that for probably 70% of his wardrobe. So I need to just pull everything out, which is what I've just done. I've got a massive, massive pile of clothes here. This has all just come out of these 3 drawers and his wardrobe. So I've completely emptied it and I need to properly sort through what fits here, what actually still fits and what doesn't. Yeah, what Jace does is he'll come in here and play during the daytime and we encourage him now to clean up his own mess. So instead of me just coming in tidying everything, I'm like, no, you need to clean your own toys away. This is your room. You need to keep it tidy. So he's started to like clear up his own toys, which is great, but he is only 4, so everything kind of just gets thrown in random boxes, doesn't it? Which is fine, it doesn't matter really, but there's like marble run here and the marble run box there. There's probably marbles all over. Jigsaw, well, where's all the jigsaw bits? Probably in some of these drawers. So I need to do a bit of a toy clear out, organise as well. So hopefully I'm going to get that done. Don't call me in there if it's a problem. Can't be bothered with the problem.
I think it's boss.
This thing that we started yesterday for our room has become more of a task than we expected. We ended up going to Wicks. Did you film in Wicks? After B&Q, we went to Wicks. There was no option in B&Q. We went to Wicks. What is that contraption?
This is the simulation of what it's going to be like. This is the simulation of what's going to be on the wall.
This is what Chris just said. This is what he's just built.
Right, this is how it's...
This is what he's just built and brought to me.
This is going to be a 5...
Oh my gosh.
This is going to be a 5 metre long version of this. This is how it's going to attach to the roof by here.
Right.
And you've got the coving going to the top of the roof.
But
this will be sealant. This 0.5 mil gap here will be sealant. That gives us the 10 mil drop that we need, which covers up everything.
That's a big gap for sealant, babe.
No, you won't see it because it's high up on the roof. You won't even see it.
Well, my EBDIs will. It has to be done right.
There's also a 0.5 mil gap between the ceiling and this. It'll look boss because there's these bright strip lights behind here. You'll get backlighting onto the curtains and you'll get uplighting onto the roof as well.
Babe.
Yeah, you will. We
can't have a gap on the ceiling.
You'll get uplighting onto the roof. It'll look boss. You know people who have their coving like this, but they have it for uplighting. People put coving on like this with a gap at the top, like a 10 mil gap, or whatever, for uplighting onto the ceiling. You'll get both. You'll get curtain light and uplighting.
Yeah, but I'm facing the lights down, so it gives a good effect. So
it don't matter. You'll still get uplighting because it'll still light up the whole back area here, which will then come up through here.
I've just said to Chris, you can deal with...
See how deep it is, though.
You can deal with that. I'm going to go look. I'm going to go sort Jason's things out.
Come and look how deep it is, though.
Come in.
That's kind of like how it's going to be. And if you can't even tell.
So obviously the coving's not been painted. We've bought the paint so that it will be white.
I think it'll look boss. It'll give us the drop we need as well, so you won't see the curtain rail anymore. And it'll be like, if you can imagine all the way along, but it'll have backlighting onto the curtains and then also lighting coming through the top here.
Okay. I'm just going to trust you with this.
Trust it.
Because I'm not sure.
It's just going to be really difficult to get all these bits.
Yeah, in line.
Time-consuming into the roof. All right, guys and girls. So the first board is up and looking good. It's at the perfect level that we want it. It's looking really good. Obviously, the coving's going to go above it and finish that top part off. We're just about to put the second board on now, so they'll meet in the middle, and then we'll have to cover the middle part up with some sealant and stuff. But this is the moment of truth. Have I cut it right? Have I measured it all right? I hope so, because I'm going to cry if not.
Progress. This is where we are at. So I'm absolutely boiling. I actually had to get changed. So many cute outfits here that I literally swear Jace was wearing like a couple of days ago. Look, I remember this tracksuit. So many just gorgeous clothes that I'm really pleased we'll definitely be able to go to my sister, and I know that she'll get lots of wear, or little Kobe will get lots of wear. Out of all of those, and this is Jace's wardrobe then. This is it. A couple of short and long sleeve tops. Maybe 2 outfits there. And then about maybe 5 or 6 either tracksuits or hoodies. Nothing hung up. Drawers still empty. The only one that's not empty is the bottom one, but that's got his underwear and his pyjamas in, so I'm not going to open that one. But yeah, that's Jace's wardrobe, guys. Obviously, he does have all of his summer clothes that we took on the van trip, and there's a few bits in the washing machine / dryer / laundry room downstairs that have not been brought up yet, or waiting to go into the wash. But that's pretty much it. That's literally pretty much all that's left to fit. And some of these tracksuits or jumpers and things I'm looking at thinking, surely he wore that last week. But when I look at it now, it looks tiny. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so small. How did he even fit in that? So it must have been a while ago that he actually fit in them. But yeah, basically he's got all of his summer clothes, so he's going to be fine for like the next month or two because he's got all of his summer clothes that we took away with us. But when it gets to cooler temperatures, obviously, as we're coming into autumn, I'll definitely have to do a shopping trip with him or order him some tracksuits and things online. I prefer shops like Next and Asda, and maybe even a little bit of Matalan. I don't think Matalan's as good for boys. Older boys. I think it's great for baby boys, but I don't think it's as good for older boys. But yeah, I love George, Asda. I love Next for Jace's age, so I'll probably do him a bit of a shopping haul in a few weeks' time as it gets in preparation, should I say, for autumn and winter. But yeah, I'm so glad that's done. I'm just looking over now at the other wardrobe on the other side thinking that one's Mila's and I need to do that next because she's probably outgrown some of her clothes as well. And I want to start organising them into what I'll be giving away to charity and what I'll be keeping for new baby girl because Mila has such beautiful, she's just got so many lovely, lovely clothes. I don't want to obviously get rid of all of them because I'm expecting a new baby girl now. So I need to organise what fits her right now. Also, hers has got a little bit muddled up because I did shop in advance for Mila, so she's got clothes up to age 2 to 3. She's currently only just going into 12 to 18 months. So I need to go through and separate it all. They're kind of all muddled up and mixed together. Before the van trip, I pulled everything out to see what we could take away for summertime and kind of muddled all of her clothes up. So all of the 2 to 3 that won't fit her for another year or something, I'm muddled up with the 9 to 12 and 12 to 18 month clothes that do fit her right now. So I need to do a big clear out of her wardrobe as well. Yes, Mila, you brought me some sweeties. They're playing with wooden sweetie foods. I'm coming. Oh no, they're for the bin, them ones. They're real sweeties. You can't have them, honestly. They are causing chaos out here. I was just about to say, go put them in the bin, darling. Put them in the bin, they're no good. But what I was about to say, whilst I was trying to do the clothes in Jayce's room, as every other parent probably can relate, these two have just been causing absolute chaos in every other room. So halfway through, I went into Mila's room and I cleared this corner. So just this little space here. And already they've managed to pull a headband off the headband thingy-me-do. A dress off the rail. Yes, darling. Where did this one go? What do you want?
I want this.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
We don't say I want, we have to say please.
Please.
Say please, can I have?
Please. Hi.
There we go, that's better. Anyway, then I walked out of here feeling satisfied that this space was nice and tidy now and everything was organised. Looked over about 5 minutes later. They'd pulled everything back out and made a big mess again. So it's back to cleaning again, as always. It just never ends. And you can guarantee that whilst I'm organising this again, sorting all this back out, they'll be out there causing more chaos in another room.
All right, guys, so excuse this state right now. The dust literally all over me and paint and caulking and everything else I've got all over me right now. I'm really happy with what's happened today in here. It looks absolutely wicked. It's done. It's basically it's not finished because it needs painting still. It's glued, it's up, it's primed, it's sealed everywhere. It looks absolutely wicked. Who knew? I didn't know today that you could prime surfaces with PVA glue. So that's, I didn't know that until today. So that's what that is. So yeah, everything's got caulking all over it. So it's all sealed up and looking nice. It just literally needs the final coat of paint once this is dried and it's done. So I'm going to show you what's happening right now. So there we go. That is basically what it looks like. All sealed up. I actually can't believe it's gone on the roof and it's solid and it's actually looking boss. Let me go back in the room just to give you a better perspective. There's so much mess in here right now. So that's kind of what it's looking like right now. And all I have to do now is wait for the primer to dry on the top grey bit and then paint it completely white. Once that's glue's set in the middle, holding the bar behind it together so that the middles stay together basically, that gets a bit of sealant in the middle so that you can't see that little line. And then obviously the lights behind it, need to put them on, but it's certainly on track for being finished today. I'm just absolutely buzzing. As soon as I started today, upset and down, and not down, but upset. I didn't know how to continue it after yesterday. It was a bit of a mess, but now it's bossed. The only thing I'm really regretting now is not filming a reel doing the whole process because it would have been such a good reel. But yeah, I'm really happy. And if anyone wants to hire me to come and do theirs in their houses, then I'll drop you an email below playing don't anybody email me. I'm never, ever, ever doing this ever again. Don't even tell me my daughter is not a G. You see this? I didn't buy this from the shop. Esmé just came on down and made me it. She literally walked downstairs and she was like, Dad,
technically didn't make you it.
well, she walked downstairs and she's like, Dad, do you like my new beanie? I'm like, shut up, you didn't make that full.
Yes, it took me
And I'm like,
a few minutes convincing that I made.
I'm like, Esmé, stop lying. You didn't make that. And she actually made it. I cannot believe how good it is. And it fits my head as well. But, oh, my back. Oh my God.
Don't tell me.
What?
Don't ever tell me you're down a hole again.
No. Did I scream then?
Yeah.
Did I actually scream? That's so embarrassing. I literally, just the last couple of days, I don't know why, but I've just had these weird sciatic twinges. That was one of them. Oh man, it hasn't gone away either. Like my butt is numb. What is that about? No, if you ever say, don't ever say that again, man. Oh, anyway, I like my beanie. Esmé, you are a G. Don't anyone ever say that Esmé's not a G.
Should I sell them?
Yeah, you should.
If you want it, it's pretty cool. I'd buy you one. I'd buy one.
Spend money over then, because you've got one on your head right now.
No, this is called living taxes.
Why are you dancing?
Because my back is hurting. I have a pain going down from my butt all the way down the back of my leg.
Turn the camera
I don't know what's going on here, mate. Hey, do you want it?
Guys, I can't. I'm having a meltdown. I literally can't cope. I heard your back crack then. Ew. Right, ignore the chaos that is completely surrounding me right now. Chris just came up to me. I've just done Mila's wardrobe. I can't believe I managed to do his and Jace's and Mila's in one day because it was a massive job. Jace's big enough, but Mila's were triple what Jace had. And she had a lot and I had... Anyway, I've just done it. I've just finished it. I'm chuffed. Back's broke. Feeling very grateful that I bought some of this on Amazon. I got a bath last night and I got some oils out to put in the bath and I suddenly thought, can you even use oils in your bath when you're pregnant? I did a really quick Google search and basically there was loads you had to avoid and I don't know if any of the ones you had to avoid were in my bath oil, so I didn't use any. And I was like, I'm going to order some right now. So whilst I was in the bath yesterday, I ordered this one that is specifically for pregnancy. It's a mother's one. So I'm going to put that in the bath soon. I'm so glad I've got it. Anyway, I'm going off on one. Right, Chris just came up to me when I was hanging Mila's clothes and said, have you watched the Vantar back? And I'm like, no, Vantar went up the other day. I was like, no, why? I don't watch the vlogs back unless you specifically say watch this. And he went, somebody commented on the vlog saying, what on earth is in Esmé's bed when you're showing their bed? And I was like, okay, what is it? Thinking there might be a spider on the bed or something. It looks like there's an animal, a flipping rabbit, or something under Esmé's duvet.
It was the giant spider.
I didn't see it at the time and I was there right in front of it, crawling under her duvet. It's actually insane.
Well, we don't know what it is, to be fair. Let's just say that. We don't know what it is. We don't know if it's something crawling. We don't know if it's the fisheye on the GoPro causing the duvet.
It is not the wind. It cannot be the wind.
It could be the wind. The wind was savage that day.
Oh my gosh.
It could be the wind.
Go back and watch it on that vlog. You'll have to go back.
I'll go back and watch it. I'll get my views.
Go back. You're such an idiot.
Go back and watch it.
It's on the bit that I'm showing Esmé's bed. It's not even like hard to see. It's like so clear. And I've just literally watched it because I was like, oh, when Chris usually says things like that, I'm like, well, that's obvious, babe. It's just that. It's unexplainable.
No,
and I'm thinking...
I'll tell you what it isn't. I'll tell you what it definitely is not.
A mouse?
It's not a mouse.
I think it looks like a mouse. I think it looks like a mouse.
There is no signs of droppings in that van anyway. It's been gutted since we got back and it's clean as a whistle. There's no animals in there for 100%. So if anyone says it's
yeah,
mouse,
but...
No, it's not.
No, you can't say no, it's not. We don't know what it is. We know that we don't have mice in the van.
Mice don't come in and then hijack out usually, do they?
Yeah, could have done. We were parked. Don't forget, we were parked on a field. Our pitch, if you remember at Torres Campo, was on the field. Massive field. There's always mice in fields. And I'm just going to point out that just because there was a mouse in the van, that doesn't mean it's a dirty van. What?
There was not a mouse in the van.
It looks like a mouse to me. And I'm like, oh, Esmé's like, in my bed, I'm never sleeping in there again. Obviously, if there were mice, plural, in the van, then we would have seen mice drop-ins, we would have known. We all lived in there, we would have known. But there could have been a stray one. The sunroofs were all open, the door was open all day. You don't know. There was never any mouse droppings found, but... And since we've been home, the van's been... Mila!
We did have...
Sorry guys, I just had to calm Mila down and Esmé that we're both fighting and now both laid on the floor beside me.
We did have at Torres Campo an issue with ants.
Yeah, we did have ants. Yeah, we did.
But we got ant
But we got them sorted out quickly. No, I feel like we would have known if we had mice. But if there could have been a stray one though. It looked like a mouse to me.
It's so weird.
It runs in a circle and you can see it under the duvet. It's so vile and just weird and gross.
I didn't notice it though. What's that mean?
But we didn't notice it. I was stood in front of it, like I've got something in my eye.
A couple of times and I did not notice it once.
No, I don't know how we didn't notice it. But it's so weird. And what I was about to say as well, Whereas when we got home, obviously we've emptied out the van and we've cleaned it all out and things, and there's 0 mouse droppings. We would have known, we would have heard mice. Oh, but it's freaky. Go back and watch it. You can see it. You can actually see it. Underneath the duvet, running in a circle. It's so weird. I'm trying to think of another explanation, but I can't think of one. Other than like, we have got a fisheye lens, but I still don't think it looks like that.
It could be the fisheye lens, maybe. I need to watch it again, but I think it might be the fisheye lens thing.
I've only seen it once. I just watched it just now with Chris, and I was like, no way.
Oh.
You need to stop climbing up them ladders. Chris right now is walking bent over. You need to stop. Right, yeah, I just had to vlog that because Chris has only just told me about it right now, and I just was like, that is weird. I wonder if anyone else noticed it. Obviously someone did, because someone commented on the vlog, what on earth? But yeah. Anyway, this is the current progress. Here we go. So, what are you doing?
Just crazy.
What are you doing?
You're supposed to jump everywhere and be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy. Gosh.
This is ready for you.
Right, here we go. We've polyfilled. We've got it all lined up and straight. It's looking pretty good. Then we just need to paint it, right? If you can hear me over Mila. Yay. Okay, Chris is pottering around, cleaning up, and I am going to do one of the last jobs before I go make dinner tonight, and that is paint that the whole way down. I think it might take 2 coats, but yeah, let's give it a go.